video is going to be my updated self-tanning routine. The last time I did one of these was about a year ago, so I figured since fall would be here before we knew it, I would go ahead and do another one for you guys. I don't lay in the tanning bed and I try to stay out of the sun as much as I can. I love going to the pool, but I just don't like to sit out in the sun for a long period of time because it's really hot and it's damaging to your skin. So today I'm going to show you what I do to self-tan and stay with a little bit of color year round. I love the way self-tan makes my skin look. It just enhances my skin color, makes me look bronzy, and I feel like it makes my makeup look better. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but I feel like when I'm tan, I don't have to wear quite as much makeup, and I think that's why I love summer so much. So I like to use a self-tanner year round because it just makes my skin look warm, and I love warm makeup colors, so it just kind of brings out the colors in my makeup. So what I've been using to tan is the $1 Million Tan Mermaid Mousse Extreme. This stuff is amazing. In my last routine video, I was using their spray, the extreme version, so which is the darkest, and I love that stuff. I still love it, but this is just a million times easier to apply because it doesn't get everywhere like a spray can sometimes. I've been using $1 Million Tan for years before I was on YouTube. I love their stuff. They're so easy, and I feel like for what you pay, you get a lot of uses out of the products. So I haven't shown you guys this yet, like a demo, so I wanted to do that in this video because ever since this came out a few months ago, I've been getting a lot of questions if I've used this, if I've tried it, because you guys know that I love the spray. I'll link all the products that I use in the down bar as I do in all my videos. I've always had a coupon code for $1 Million Tan. Every little bit helps, so I will link that down below. So let's go ahead and jump into the routine. So your first steps before self-tanning begins in the shower. You want to make sure your skin is clean and even, so that way you have a good base for the tan to lay on. Then it's going to last longer and it's going to apply more evenly. So the first thing that I do in the shower is apply my Ocean Salt Exfoliator from Lush. I just take a generous amount in my hands and rub it all over my body. That way it removes any dead skin cells, any dirt, and then it makes shaving so much easier because then I go in and shave my legs afterwards. Then I take the Buffy Body Butter Bar that's also from Lush. It's a godsend, and I will rub that all over my body. It has like almonds in it, so it kind of feels a little bit exfoliating. It also has shea butter, which stays on your skin after you wash off all the little exfoliating pieces. Then after I get out of the shower, I will go ahead and moisturize. You want to make sure your skin isn't extremely dry because self-tanner will cling to any dry patches no matter what brand. So before I go in with my self-tanner, I use this barrier oil also from $1 Million Tan. It's called the Blend Friend, which is so cute. They also have a barrier cream if you don't like this. I like this because it's a spray and it's really easy to apply and it smells so good. It's fruity and fresh at the same time, and it has argan and macadamia oil in it, so it's really moisturizing, and you want to put this anywhere where you get extremely dry. So I put this on my elbows, on my knees, around my heels and my feet, anywhere where my skin is just extra parched, so that way you don't get too much self-tanner. So after applying the barrier spray, I will then go in with my self-tanner. So like I said, I use the $1 Million Tan Mermaid Mousse Extreme, and I will apply it with this mitt. This mitt is also from $1 Million Tan, but you don't have to use theirs. I mean, you can get mitts at a lot of places. Sephora carries them, Ulta carries them. Anyone you have will be fine. And this smells so good, just like their spray. That's one thing I love about their products, is they always smell good. They don't smell like self-tanner. They don't smell gross. They don't leave like a lingering scent. They just smell really fresh and fruity. So I will just put about a pump or two to start off with on the mitt, and then I will go in on my arms in circular motions and just blend it all out. Now this does have a little bit of an instant bronze when you put it on, so that way you know exactly where you're putting it. I'm not a huge fan of like clear tanning products because I don't know if I blended it, I don't know if it's even, but with this you can see it. I apply this once or twice a week just depending on how tan I want to be, because this will last me a full week and it starts to fade, but it fades really nicely, so it's not splotchy, it fades really evenly, so that way you just get a little bit less tan each day. If I want to be really dark, like if I have an event or I just want to be really tan that week, I'll apply it one night and then the next night I'll apply it again, just like a thin layer, and it just kind of deepens up the tan. I'm someone who's really lazy when it comes to self-tanning. I probably said this in my last video, but this is so quick because it's not messy. All I do is just put it all over my body, and it probably takes me maybe 10 or 15 minutes if I'm kind of taking my time. After you apply this, it might feel a little bit sticky, but once you rub it in, it's already dry, so it's not going to transfer. But every mousse that I've tried has always been a little bit sticky. I used to use the Vita Liberata mousse, and it was a little bit sticky after I was done, but I have white bed sheets, and I've never had it transfer on my bed. I usually walk around and do something for about 5 minutes or so, and then I can hop in bed, because I always apply my self tanner right before I go to sleep, because you want to make sure this sits on your skin for at least 6 hours. It says 6 to 8, but I usually try to get at least like 8 or 9 hours of sleep if I'm lucky. And I wake up, and then you take a shower, and then all of the excess residue will just wash off, and you're completely good to go. And I've noticed when I wake up with every self tanner I use, some spots can look a little bit weird, but once you shower, everything will be even. And like you can see, like my hands don't look weird. It looks really natural. I didn't have like any streaks. So if you've ever had any issues self-tanning and you're not really a fan, try this mousse. It's amazing. It'll make you into a believer, and it's really easy to use. So after I do this, sometimes I'll use the Mermaid Mousse for your face as well. I don't tan my face that often just because, I don't know, it's not really my thing. I just use a darker foundation, but I love this stuff a little bit more than their face tanning cream because they have a lotion for your face, but I like this better. I'll just mix a little bit of this and my face moisturizer at night, put it all over my face, and then I have like a little bit of a glow to my skin. The thing I do love about this is that when I use this, I feel like I don't have to wear foundation because I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, and my face is always like super white and then my body's tan. So I do like whenever I put this on, I can wake up and I'm like, ooh, my face looks alright. A little bit of color, doesn't look like Casper the Ghost. So the last thing I do for my self-tanning routine is apply this dry shimmer oil, which is amazing. So I have this all over right now. I hope the camera picks it up. I mix a little bit of this with some of that Jergens lotion I use, and I'll rub it all over my body right before I'm about to go somewhere. If I'm sitting at home, I don't, but I mean, if I'm going out somewhere, I'm gonna wear this because it just makes you look so bronzy, evens everything out, and just bumps up your tan one more level, and your skin just glows. It doesn't look like glitter in the sun. I mean, your skin just has a beautiful glow to it, and a little bit goes a very long way. I probably use about a pump for both my arms and my chest, and then I'll use a pump or two for my legs. So that's everything for my updated self-tanning routine. I hope you guys found this helpful and it'll help some of you guys out. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned. Again, I'll link them down below. I have coupon codes for $1 Million Tan as always. And also let me know in the comments if you have any more summer related video requests, because I know summer is coming to an end. Sad face. But I love you guys so much. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video.